Hey, what's up, y'all? Adrian Stewart, Louisiana Swamp Rat. Hope everybody's doing well. Just wanted to come with a little update. You can see, got the peak Metis banner going. Our designer Stelio did all this. Join us at the peak. I'll move my fat ass. So that's it. So, been a while. Wanted to do a little update. Somebody reached out to me yesterday. I miss the Metis MEGABULL. Where is he? What's happening? Well, it's been a lot going on the last month or so, and I'm a family man, and so I've got kids a lot and wife and stuff to do in life. Like Colby and so many other people and everybody in life, and everybody's got busy. People on my team, our team, the team are busy. But I just want to talk about Metis and what's happening with them. Let me just kind of want to check the video. I set up the video, press record, so I hope it looks good. I hope it's okay. And I'll probably say all this and have to do it over again, but whatever, here we are. So this is it. The story is that the Metis token, for a little history, last year, May, June, July, $5, you could buy it all day long, $5, months and months and months, nobody knew about it. People like my friend CryptoCito, he got in under that in the pre-sale seed round. He saw the writing on the wall, he saw the team, he saw their capabilities, and him and a whole lot of other people put their money down to finance the Metis project. It's founded by Yelena Sinakova, and Yuan Su and Kevin are the main founders, and they had an idea. They said, hey, crypto's the shit, Ethereum is the shit, it's great tech, but they saw that there was a shortcoming within Ethereum. And there's a major flaw with Ethereum, which is that it's not scalable and it's not financially practical for the world to use it. Yet, it's what everything is built on. I myself, when I was buying Metis last year, about $100, I saw it at 15, 20, talked to you guys about it at 26, then it was $60 within a day because somebody smart bought like $2 million worth of it, and now, that was in August, 8, 9 months later, the price is the exact same. So, does that suck? Yes. But I'm going to go into that in a lot more detail. We'll see. I never make notes on this. I wanted to make some notes, have a cheat sheet, like stay on point, don't tangent, but I just speak spontaneously, but I've got a wealth of information, so it's not a problem. The problem is trying to remember all of the little things and points I want to say, so I can never be a stand-up comedian because it takes preparation. But I do know my Metis. I did want to say that I spoke to a friend of mine last weekend, and he was saying, he's of my father's generation, and he was saying that, you know, when you get into investments, you got to be able to just walk away for 5 years. Put all your money in, don't even worry about it. Crypto's not exactly the same, but if you can operate on that time frame and you pick a few of the right things, you're going to be looking really good. So where I'm going with that, is time frame. Time frame is important. When I got into crypto a little over 2 years ago, Chainlink was like the growing thing. Chainlink was 25 cents forever, and went up to, I think it went to $47. So almost a 200x if you just fucking held. All you had to do was hold. I believe in Chainlink. I bought it. This is what the value is. Hold it for 100 times gains, and hopefully you sold. I've got a problem selling. I'm always the MEGABULL. Every single project I am is the MEGABULL. I will. Then how can we take you serious on Metis? You can take me serious on Metis because it is the absolute best L2, layer 2 on top of Ethereum. The way it works is, so with Ethereum, one transaction, one swap. And that's why fees are down to like $10, $15 to send, and swaps are, I don't know how much they are, but Ethereum's come way down. Prices have come way down. There's no denying that. But the prices compared to other things are crazy. So like I was saying, Metis being the best L2, it's an optimistic roll-up. So Ethereum does one at a time. Metis will take 1,000 transactions, boom, all on Metis, and then poof, they plop those, you got your bucket bag, boom, bam, one transaction fee. So how can Metis send for a penny or so? I've sent Metis for 0.6 of a penny before. I've got the screenshots. It blew me away. I'm like, what? Under a penny? So that was probably the lowest fee ever. But I send and move Metis tokens a lot, and I know what the hell I'm talking about. And it was 0.6 of a penny. Now it's about a penny and a half. But that's the beauty of an L2, and in my opinion, from researching all the other tech, Arbitrum, ZKs, optimistic roll-up for right now is the best. Fastest, cheapest, most secure. So Metis is basically ETH 3.0, and it's right here, right today. As you all know, Metis has some Ethereum connections. And they delivered on the DAX, the decentralized autonomous companies. So there's that to consider. But Metis is it's real easy to build on, and they're getting to the point where whatever, it's just about like this now. Like if you have something on Phantom or Avalanche or Ethereum, basically just bring the code right over to Metis. You're running right away. So they're going to be EVM, there's compatible and equivalent. They're the better one, which means everything Ethereum comes right over. So that's a big deal. And if you look at what the other guys are doing, like a MEGABULL, they're going to be with coming out with Illuvium soon. But other kind of side chains like Matic has been stolen from directly, and they've it's like a side chain hybrid. They had to like buy their tech. They bought their tech. They're not really an L2. It's kind of a it's a bit of a centralized ugly mess over there. But they're kind of they got a lot of clout, and they look like they're partnering with PayPal, it sounds like, but I just saw some screenshots. You never know if that's true. The best tech doesn't always win, but should have started with this. Two words. Chainlink and Aave. Chainlink, Aave. Chainlink and Aave. And I can just about stop the video right there. So I know everybody, Yelena and Stanilo, the founder of Aave, they're buddies, been working together, doing projects together, have a nice, I believe, original country of residence share, as do many other great crypto people. So what's the big deal about Chainlink and Aave coming over? Well, if you look at when Aave went to Matic, given it was a totally different market structure, the last year in crypto overall has been pretty shitty. You know, there's been a lot of things like Solana. If I put, you know, Solana did really well. Axie Infinity. There's a lot of projects that have done well in the last year, but Bitcoin's way down. Like in the last year, Bitcoin Plan B, it's going to $200,000 last year. Fuck. Down, it's going down 20, 30, 40%. So, so it's been a rough patch, but we've been hearing about Aave and Link coming to the Metis blockchain. And I don't have any great inside info. I wish I did. I don't have any timelines. I don't have any progress updates. But I do know that they're working on it. And if you look at all these conferences around the world, you'll see Aave and Chainlink on stage together talking about the Metis partnership. It's in the works. It's coming. Back to the Matic. They were a $0.015 or so around like January, February last year. And then by May, they were $2.70 for 150x in 5 months. All you had to do is identify it. Matic, hey, they're doing some cool stuff. Money's coming to it. Aave's coming to it. Over 150x. But it required a few things, you know. It required a good project, good marketing, good tech for that time and period. But that was a unique situation. And so let's get back. Let's just talk about adoption and fundamentals, because price, for the most part, it's completely out of my hands. I'm not God. Don't pretend to be. I'm actually wrong a lot of times. I never thought we'd be here. But what doesn't change is fundamentals and adoption. Now, the fundamentals of Metis are even stronger now with the IPFS type storage with Memo Labs that allowed the speed and the fees to be basically borderline insane, crazy criminal. They're so good. So that is a huge innovation. And the NFT bridge that's kind of out, they're still working on getting that smooth. I'll move all my NFTs over. I could look at doing it now. I just hope I can batch them, because I got like 108 NFTs or so. And if I can move them over to Metis blockchain without doing 100 ETH transactions at 10, 20, freaking $50 a piece, then I'll do that in preparation for some stuff that's coming. But the adoption of Metis, look, there's been new projects coming on. Anybody can build on Metis. It's like Ethereum. Ethereum doesn't have to approve you to go build some shit on Ethereum, you know. I wanted to mention a project by name, and that's Core. The Crypto Frog mentioned them like shit a year and a half ago, 2 years, I don't know, forever ago, last October, previous October. And I was in that for a few months, and I ended up selling it, and this conversation now is about things take time. And it's like, oh yeah, we're working. A year later, oh yeah, we're working. And then like a few months later, there was a surge. And a few months ago, there was a little bit of surge. And oh yeah, core's going and this and that. But all I'm saying is sometimes projects don't get there. In my humble opinion, and I've been humbled lately, greatly, to degrees that nobody can understand. But if you have a really great team and a great vision, and you don't do bad business practices, and you make healthy relationships with people, and you've got plenty of money, which they do, and there's $100 million sitting in a Genesi fund that is there for people who want to build with Metis. And if you don't have money and they want to invest in you, you can do that. So in my opinion, Metis has everything that they need. The tech's incredible. They have had some issues with being official partners with some projects. There's been some things that could have been done better. And the TVL on the Andromeda Metis system has just absolutely plummeted down to the depths of the abyss. And the reason for that, there's many reasons. I'll go into all of them because I need to be fair and balanced. I'm very bullish on Metis, never not been. Oh God, I lost it. What was I going to say? Yeah, so there's been some projects on there that that have had some problems, but it's been a positive because now Metis, the team, a month or two ago, they decided to scrap all the partnerships. It's my understanding. Basically, everybody's got to kind of reapply and go through this governance proposal, and I fully back it. The community of Metisans should be the ones who decide if a particular project or community meets the moral, ethical standards that need to be present in teams that want to partner in this official way with the Metis governance proposal. So they have my full support with that. But look, in what I'm doing, I should have said this from the start. I didn't want to make this about. I didn't want to mention me or what I'm doing or anything. But I am the co-founder, one of the co-founders of Peak Finance, and along with Tristan Hazelwood of Crypto Consulting Institute. He's been a researcher there for many years and writes all their fundamental analysis, and he knows what he's talking about, and he's also a creative genius. But anyway, no, I didn't want to talk about that. That's not what it's about. I just wanted to say, if you've never seen me, well, who's this guy? I'm the Metis MEGABULL, and that hasn't changed. It hasn't changed from August, September. Steve Body and we did a video back in September, October, and kind of was like it was a super Metis video that picked up a lot of steam and got some big investors in, and millions and millions of dollars came into Metis because of me talking to people about it. Like the people I know have bought millions and millions of dollars of Metis. So anyway, that's who I am. Adrian Stewart from Louisiana, and we're doing this peak finance. That's not peak finance, but that's peak finance over here. And peak is an algorithmically pegged token to the price of Metis. So they are pegged. The goal is 1-to-1. Right now, Metis is more valuable than peak. And for 72% of a Metis, you can get a peak. When we started, peak went up to like 1.17 of a Metis. So for a while, peak was more valuable. The peak finance protocol gave away $1 million, $2 million in tokens. And, people came in. We gave away tons of money in our liquidity pools and Genesis pools and staking. It's all still going on now. And then a lot of people left, took the money, bounced out, peg went down. But we're holding pretty strong now. There's still several $1 million in the protocol. Still real early days. But we built on Metis because I called up Tristan one day. I'm like, hey, I want to do a project on Metis. Let's do the Ohm fork. And he's like, oh, let's do Tune. So we've been doing Tune. And really excited about that. It's only been a few weeks, It was always going to be a slow-moving project. I'm not in my own protocol, no Moon Boy, actually anti-Moon Boy. We don't want Moon Boys, and we don't want peak's gonna 1000x, pro's gonna 100x, and all this stuff. It's really a calm, foundational, long-term play, and that's a real challenge when the markets are trying to scare the shit out of everybody and beat fear across their foreheads with 2x4s. And it is my humble opinion that that's where we are. And do we go lower? I don't know. Look, I'm a terrible trader. I'm an absolute terrible trader. Market conditions, macro stuff. That's why I listen to smart people like Steve Boddy, Sam McDonald, CCI as well, because those aren't my strong points, and you need to know what your strong points are not. My biggest weak points are not taking profits when I'm way up, and pushing to cream it and extract more when I just need to. Hey, that was pretty good. It's done it to me. I've done it to myself. Everybody's watching this. You have to do one thing for me, and that's take responsibility for your own actions. Take responsibility, and I hate this term, but own it. And I've been doing that the last few days, like, man, I could have done things a lot better. But, hey, everybody's got to deal with their own mind. The reason people make it in crypto and life, who are happy in life, is because they decide to be. They use their mind, they use their intelligence, often to change, to do things better. And so that's what I'm working on. In late January, third week of January, when Metis was $48, like the second week of December. Mid-December, you could have bought it for $48. And 5 weeks later, it was $322. for a 6x plus while Bitcoin shit the bed, bled out. Metis was pumping. It was hype. It was pumping. It was coming on strong. And then fucking Russia. Russia basically fucked it all up. And she's just been bleeding out ever since, you know. And a lot of the OGs from Metis have left from, you know, certain background issues. But I'm not going anywhere. Did I ever think we'd see $60 Metis right now? Fuck no. No way, no fucking how, no way. No way. Hey, I was wrong. I'll say it. How many people get up and say, I'm wrong? I was wrong. Up to this point. That's even bigger than I've been wrong up till now. Is that well, on that vein, let's talk about TVL. Most of the TVL on Andromeda is tied to the Metis token. Metis token from the top to right now, it's down like 85 fucking %. And people are selling here. Like, what? I was talking our operations guy, Dean. It's like, everybody's scared, man. Nobody wants to. He's like, well, what can we do? You know, I'm like, you can't change people's consciousness and how their mind works. They get fearful and they sell the fucking bottom instead of selling the top and buying the bottom. So, look, we can go down some more. I don't fucking know. I don't have the answers to trading. I just know that, in my opinion, holding the Metis token. And look, people, if you bought $322 Metis, at that point, I thought it was a steal. Like, I wholeheartedly believed we'd be at $1,000 Metis by Easter. Like easy. Like, we were $300 months ago in January. But the market didn't. Global market didn't cooperate, and Chainlink and Aave haven't happened, and there's some more projects that are coming out on Metis. There's some good projects. So I still believe that the $322 buys, if you're still holding it, just hold it. Just hold it here now. Just give it a few months, you know. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. So, Peak Finance is we started our very first DApp is a modified tomb fork, and we do need some more Metis holders to come in and inject a few thousand Metis, and we're off to the races. And then what's so cool about this is that, you know, I'm gonna have to do a whole separate video about Peak, but there's some interesting features that no matter what's happening in the market, you can pretty much print money at our Peak money printer if you have the Pro token, and the peg is over 105. People want Peak. It's like a counterfeiting agency. I shouldn't say that, but that's the best. That's protocols like counterfeiting press. You know, you print your own money. But it's all legit and all legal, and all our codes out there and everything. We've been verified by RugDoc, Interfi. We have our code professionally built. We're working on a bunch of other projects, and Chainlink, please, 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 please get it together and come out and bang it out with Metis, because we have several dApps that depend and will improve tremendously with Chainlink coming on board. And then once you get the oracles and on the information, on-chain, off-chain, Aave comes. Aave, man, Aave is huge. Aave is huge. So Aave is kind of like the traditional mainstreamy DeFi lending, borrowing protocol. And everybody uses that, you know. You've got to use Ethereum or Matic, and slow, buggy, expensive. Come to Metis with Aave, boom, $1 million, 10 million, bam, auto compound, a penny, a penny, a penny. Do you think people aren't going to love that? Instant speed, instant. I do swaps now on NetSwap, boom. By the time I get my eyes up there, shit is there. It's fucking crazy. It's so fast, so cheap. And what that will do will encourage further use, further adoption of Aave. Why is anybody going to remain on Ethereum or Matic when Metis is rocking and rolling with nearly instant free transactions? But that's just like the tip of the iceberg. But that's my perspective on the influence and input of Link and then Aave, and others will come on board. We're going to have a bunch of dApps. So like the Peak team, I'd say we're looking at 6 to 10 dApps this year, like no problem, 6 to 10. The Tune protocol we're doing, that's just going to be a feature, but we're going to be in NFTville. We're going to be in some other areas that I don't know how much anybody knows or how much we've talked about. But we got all this other cool stuff coming. We're going to be in messaging. We're going to be in, we've had a messaging collaboration coming, and we got all kinds of great partners on Metis who are reaching out to us. I wanted to say this is a big deal. As far as I understand, and please correct me if I'm wrong, I'm happy to be corrected. I'm a humble guy. I yell and scream, and I'm really opinionated. I'm happy to be wrong. I'll admit it. I'll say it publicly. And I totally lost what I was going to say with that. Good God. This is when I need a recording so I can go back and say what I was talking about. Happy to be wrong. Happy to be wrong. Totally lost it. It happens. But we're not going anywhere. Peak Finance team, we're not going anywhere. And we're going to keep building on Metis, and it's only going to get better. And I feel sorry for the people who've left. And brighter days are coming. Just got to stick with it, stick it out, and things will be better. So, God, what was I going to say? I wish I could splice the video. I'm not smart enough. I'm going to have to watch it back to see what I was going to say, see if I can spark my memory. As you can tell, no script, just talking with you guys here about what we're doing. But I am still the Metis MEGABULL, and I wish you all well. And in my opinion, it's crazy to sell here. And check me for the next video, because I'm going to do I've had lots of input from many people about Peak. It's too complicated. I don't get it. The videos, it's not clear. How does it work? Blah, blah, blah. So this is a Metis video. This isn't about Peak. This is just try to be 99% Metis. But, you know, I built on Metis. We're pegged to Metis. Our life is Metis. Metis at the peak.